My wife, let's play a song for another woman. Michelle, please don't tell her that.
Stays here.
What happens in Hopkinton? I wrote this song. Let's see, this just turned 20, and where's my tuner? There we go. And it was the first song I grew up listening and constantly amazed by artists from Texas. And sometimes they made it to Nashville, sometimes they stayed in Texas. But whether it was Houston or Austin, guys like Guy Clark and Steve Earle and Lyle Lovett and Robert Earl King Jr. and my hero Townes Van Zandt. It just meant the world to me, but I started off kind of young and I just hadn't lived, you know, and I couldn't get past the kind of pop music and the confessional singer-songwriter movement of the 90s, not knocking it. I got a lot of good friends who poured their heart and just basically turned their journals and their diaries into songs and made an okay living doing it, you know. But this was the first song for me, again 20 years ago, that I wrote that I said, you know, I think I finally got Texas down. And one of the first times I ever played it was on the radio. There's a great DJ who just retired in Philadelphia named Gene Shea, and he was kind of like, he founded the Philadelphia Folk Song Society, and the Philadelphia Folk Festival was on the team that did that. And, just this wonderful show where you could tune in when no other station would play people playing acoustic instruments, and you could hear all that music that I was talking about, and then some. And we were doing an interview, and I played that song, and I was like, yeah, Texas, you know. And Gene says, wow, you just don't get more New Jersey than that song, do you? And I felt really bad about that for like 15 years, you know. And because again, you know, New Jersey gets a bad rap, and I get Springsteen and everything like that, but New Jersey gets a bad rap. And my buddy Craig Pickard, a great songwriter, I told that story at a show once, and he said, man, I've known Robert Earl Keen my whole life, and he's been trying to sound like Bruce Springsteen for his whole life, so there's something to that. This song's called Annie Dear. Annie dear, the sky's clear, would you like to go for a ride? The night is dark and the air is cold, but there ain't no wind in sight. And I'll pick you up at 1:45 outside your daddy's house. Slip outside your window, baby, quiet as a mouse. We'll drive all night, don't care if it's wrong. Listen to the radio all night long. You can sit beside me as I sing along. I will love you till the day I die, the best that I know how. Might not be much longer though, the way I'm going now. Will it all be the same in 100 years? Will you still be holding me tight? When 100 moons are come and gone, will you still dream of midnight? When the cold wind blows outside your window, will you say a prayer for me? Miracle that I ever come this far. I spend my days in pool halls and every night down at the bar. And I've seen life trying to change, trying to rid myself of those evil ways, trying to do myself some good and you a little more. So I'll pick up this old guitar, sing myself a song, try to live that rock and roll dream that I've wanted all along. Annie, you said you loved me, that you never let me down. Through the years, the smiles and the tears, you would always be around. Will it all be the same in 100 years? Will you still be holding me tight? When 100 moons have come and gone, will you still dream of midnight? When the cold wind blows outside your window, will you say a prayer for me? Jenny dear, I see it clearly, your hair is silver gray, sitting right beside you, love. All I've gotta say is it'll all be the same in 100 years. I will still be holding you tight. When 100 moons have come and gone, I will still dream of you every night. When the cold wind blows outside our window, well, I will say a prayer for you. Say I will say a